wants to see the bike?
Yeah!
Come on, you guys gotta get
Give it to me, man.
Alright, here you go, guys. The 2020 Streetfigher V4S.
Good evening, world. Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to TSC Auto Vlogs, and thank you for joining me for another video. So video tonight's going to be a little bit different than what we usually have on the channel. First thing is that I usually come to you from the afternoon or the morning, but it is clearly evening outside. And also, auto content today is going to be a little different than what you're used to seeing on the channel as a norm. Okay, so what I hold here in my hand is 2 tickets, and they're not just any tickets, they are tickets to the 2020 Ducati Ready for Red Tour. That's right, we're gonna go look at some bikes today, possibly a new bike if I feel so inclined. So right now we're gonna head out to our local BMW Ducati dealer where Ducati is gonna be showing their 2020 models for the upcoming model year at the local dealership. So if you didn't know, now I'm gonna let you know, I'm a hardcore Ducati rider. I actually did it a little bit backwards when it came to this whole car thing before I ever got into something like this. I actually had my bikes way before I had my cars. So in the beginning, I had a 2011 flat black Ducati 696 Monster. Then when I couldn't get enough of the L Twin Passion, then I moved up. While still having the Monster, I then got a 2013 1199 Panigale S. Now I loved both of those bikes, but once it eventually dawned on me that can't have all these vehicles, at least right now, can't have all these vehicles at once, and I really wanted to get into my Challenger. At that point, I sold both of my bikes, jumped into my Challenger, and then the rest is history. History that you see behind you right now. So, without further ado, about to jump into the Hellcat. We're gonna head out because we got about 30 minutes. We can probably make it in 15 because, you know, gas pedal. But anyway, we got about 30 minutes to get there and register, and then we'll go see which bikes strike my fancy and which ones strike your guys' fancy as well. So stick with us. Goodbye. Be back soon. See you later. Made it to BMW Ducati. Obviously I can't walk you guys up there because it's kind of dark outside, but let's go inside. I'm really friggin' excited to get back and see my Italian beauties in there. So let's get inside and go see what 2020 has to offer for Ducati. So stick with us. Hey.
Figured you'd be here.
Oh,
I
bro.
was looking around. I'm like, where's this guy?
Yeah, you knew I had to be here, man. Of course.
Looks like we got a really good turnout tonight, and thank you all for coming. We got pretty exciting stuff to show you tonight. We got some guys from the Ducati factory. Got Ryan here, and we've got Steven there somewhere, our apparel guy, and our staff's here. Try to get everybody introduced so I can find where they are. But meanwhile, we're going to have a little multimedia show for you here to talk about the new bikes. And then we're going to, at the end of it, we're going to do, Marcel, our sales manager, is going to say a few words, and then we're going to unveil the new Streetfigher here. All pretty exciting stuff. So thank you guys and girls for coming out. Hope everybody got enough to eat. I think we're kind of running out a little bit, but anyway, thanks again for coming. I'm going to turn it over here to Ryan. He is our representative from Ducati for the whole Southeast here, and we're really pleased to have him. And he's going to talk you through the new bikes here. So thank you all.
Put them all together, and you get what we call the fight formula at Ducati. So, wow. Streetfigher V4. We'll see it in a minute. Don't worry. We'll get in there. So I want to just kind of show you something that I think is probably one of the coolest things on the bike. When you look at the front, once I uncover it, the front headlight and front fairing were designed after the Joker's face. So if you haven't seen this, I want you to see how this morphs. The Joker face, see how the headlight just kind of fits in there? And then the next, there's the bike.
That's awesome.
Pretty damn cool. Yeah, it's really nice. So, and you know, what we like to say is, you know, the Streetfigher is literally a V4, just with everything stripped off of it. So this is the same rolling chassis that you'll see on that bike as you do as this one. It's just basically the same bike with fairings, so without fairings, I mean. So the way this bike was designed with no fairings, they put biplane wings on it. So the biplane wings basically are a little bit thinner, but there's two of them on each side, so it keeps the same amount of pressure on the front wheel at the same speeds as it does with the V4. So that's why you see those wings. So don't discount the wings again. These wings are your friends. These wings are your friends. And then here are the stats. You got 208 horsepower at 12.5, and then that also gets bumped up to the 234 if you put the Acura on this engine as well.
Get out of here.
And you're looking at over 90 foot-pounds at 11.5 too. So the stats are, this machine is a beast. This has the best power to weight ratio in the segment. So the bike's 392 pounds dry. So that's 0.53 horsepower per pound. That's by far the best power to weight ratio in the segment, by far. And then the figures. So 208 again, 15,000 miles for the Desmo service. So, and then like I said, you throw the exhaust on, it's 234. So it's pretty good. So who wants to see the bike?
Yeah!
Come on, you guys gotta get
Give it to me, man.
Here you go, guys. The 2020 Streetfigher V4S. So everything that I just talked about wrapped into this beautiful beast here. So feel free to come up, pictures, everything would sit on it. You can do whatever you want. I would just tell you, be careful with some of the wings.
And now we are officially back at the crib. Massive shouts out to BMW DUCATI Jacksonville. That event was awesome, awesome turnout. And obviously I can't even find words about that V4 Streetfigher that I've always loved. The Streetfighters growing up, the 1098 Streetfighters, I've always loved them. Designed after the Joker's face. Like who else but Ducati does that, man? So Easy to say that I got a business card. We talked about a bike, and it's definitely not the bike you think it is, but we talked about a bike. So might be making a return trip back to BMW DUCATI Jax in a little bit, but hope you guys enjoyed the footage. I love doing events like that. It has reinstilled my need to get back on two wheels and go back riding again. So stay tuned. There will definitely be some two-wheeled content coming to a TSC Auto Vlogs channel near you. But of course, that effectively ends the night's festivities. If you liked the video, as always, give me a thumbs up. If you're on your way out and you feel so inclined, make sure you hit my red support button. That's a subscribe button. What else you got to lose? It's free, and you can keep seeing more content from TSC Auto Vlogs and from this channel. With that, I'm gonna go to bed. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one. Come here, come say goodbye. Come here, come say goodbye. Come say goodbye. Come say goodbye. Okay, sit. Oh, you're such a good girl. Yes, you're such a good girl. Okay, go ahead, okay.
Fresh boy.